Now there are hundreds of free VST videos stating that these are the best free VSTs and these are the best free VSTs, but which ones are actually the best free VSTs? So today I downloaded 5 free VSTs and we're gonna test and rate them on a scale of 1 through 10. Now let's break down the scale real quick. Now if we're gonna give it a 1 out of 10, that means you literally couldn't even pay me to use it. Now if I give it like a 5 out of 10, that means it's okay. I probably personally wouldn't use it again though. 7 means it's average. I can see people using it and I think someone can make something dope out of it, but I'm probably not going to use it that often. And then 10 is going to be that it's so good that I think that it shouldn't even be free. And now that we got the rating system down, let's get into the video. So first we got Retrovibes Lite, and as you can see, very clean look, very easy to see, and I like the fact that all the knobs are very big. It just makes it really easy to find what you're trying to do. Like for instance, the ADSR, super easy to get to and mess with. Reverb, filter, volume, all that. So overall, just based on looks, it's solid. It's solid. I mean, it's pretty cool. Now let's get into some of the negatives about this VST. Not that many sounds. I mean, like, this is a cool amount of sounds right here, given that it's a free VST, but it's like, it ain't nothing I'm gonna go run out and go get like immediately just because it's free. But let's listen to some of the presets and see how they sound. Now that we've went over some of the sounds, let me show you a beat that I made with it.
Hey, go ahead, Infinite.
Alright, so here's a recap of my thoughts on this VST. There isn't too many sounds in there. I really only like 3 of the presets, and the VST is clean, simple, and easy to use. So 5.5 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair score. 5.5 out of 10. All right, so next we're going to be talking about the free version of the Wavesynth contact bank. Now my first thoughts on this VST is that it looks clean. Look at it. It's actually like really fire, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I rock with the colors. I rock with the vibe. You know what I mean? Like the neon, the retro, you feel me? Like vibes are on 10. I love how this looks. But when it comes to the sounds, we got an issue. We have a major issue actually. There's only 3 of them. There's only 3 sounds. Like, don't get it twisted. These sounds sound great, but the fuck am I gonna do with 3 presets, bro? Like, listen. This actually sounds really good right here. That preset right there is something that I would actually use in my production. And y'all know me, I've been real big on sound design lately, and I would make something like this. Like if I made this sound, I'd be very proud of it. You feel me? So the sounds are going crazy, but it's just, there's only 3 of them. Like the 3 presets? That's crazy. Now with that being said, let me show you a loop that contains sounds from this VST. All right, now I want to give it a high rating. I want to so bad because it looks good, sounds good, vibes are there, but 3 presets just ruins everything. So 7 out of 10? 7 out of 10? I feel like 7 out of 10 is fair because this had the potential to hit like 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. It probably even could have hit a 9 out of 10, but gotta hit it with the good old 7, you feel me? Yo, so real quick, I just wanted to let y'all know that I actually separated all of the kits that were inside the Gatekeep Sounds Volume 1 bundle. So now, instead of getting the whole bundle, if you only wanted to get the Analog Lab Bank, you can do that. Or if you only wanted to get the midis, which are royalty free by the way, you can do that too. Maybe you just want to get the one shots, you can do that now. So with that being said, I am going to give everybody who's watching this video 25% off if you use the code gatekeep25, or you can just use the link that's in the description and it'll automatically give you the 25% off at checkout. All right, so now we're going to talk about the Iota Mini. Now they state that they have a lot of good sound for trap and R&B production, but we gonna be the judge of that, bruh. Off rip, I can get down with how the VST look. It's solid, it's clean, looks like it's real easy to use, also pretty simplistic, which just marks off a whole bunch of things on my boxes. But maybe it's too simple because I don't like that you can't really edit sounds in here like that, bruh. Because like, look, if we're messing with the 808, we can only do the glide, store, and then attack, release. If you're gonna add in an attack knob and a release knob, why not just add in the decay and the sustain? Or even being able to edit other parameters that are within this. Like, look at this reverb knob right here. I would have loved to like have an EQ knob for the reverb, just because, particularly for my reverb, I like cutting out some of the low end so my effects don't get too muddy. But enough on that for right now. Let's just get into the sounds, because I'm a big preset guy. So as long as you have good presets, I can overlook some stuff, you feel me? Good amount of presets. Presets is like pretty decent on this one. You feel me? For a free VST, this is not bad. Now, we're not really gonna go into the drum kit presets because I don't really like using VSTs for drums, because I usually like editing and mixing them in different ways. But the sounds individually, they're all like, okay, I listened to them already before. But we're mostly gonna get into like the melodic stuff like this. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Now, it doesn't sound very realistic, but that can be kind of cool sometimes. Not bad, not bad. Sounds are okay. Now, with that being said, let's do a little recap of my thoughts on this VST. It looks clean, very simplistic, which is something I do like, but I don't like that you can't really edit anything. I don't like that you can't edit anything. And I would say the sounds in here are just okay, but the sounds are good enough to the point where I think someone can make something dope out of it. So with that being said, 6 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. So I'm sure you've seen a whole bunch of other producers speak on labs, but here's my official review on it. So interface, how it looks, everything that you can just immediately see right here is clean. Unique, which is, that's major, you feel me? And it's clean. What's the first one I said? Clean. It's like simple, clean, unique. I rock with it, you feel me? Then you can just go right here, get all your little presets and everything like that. Actually, speaking of presets, just for the preset department, they get a 10 out of 10 just for the preset department, because look, this is a Spitfire audio like installer app that you have to get to use labs and everything like that. But look at all these like banks that you can download for free that will go inside labs. Sounds are quality, bruh. So the fact that there's this many banks right here with quality sounds for free, crazy, bro. Like, that's actually crazy. Now, although there are a lot of presets for this VST, which do sound great, by the way, I just don't like how you can't edit them that much. Like, I'm a big like edit and tweak things to what I need from my beat type of person, and I just can't do that with this VST, which is very upsetting. But just small little things like that, I can't overlook it, you know what I mean? Or can I? Maybe I can. So I'm sure that you've seen a lot of other producers speak about the soft piano when they bring up labs. Now, I'll let you know right now, it lives up to the hype. It's actually still really, really good. But here are some other sections that I recommend that I haven't seen any other producers really talk about. Trumpet fields, don't worry about that one. Autograph Grand, fire. I'm gonna show y'all a loop in a couple minutes that has the Autograph Grand piano in it, but we're gonna talk about some other stuff real quick. All right, Bell Swarm right here. I recommend that. It has a whole bunch of like vibey bell synth kind of things. It's kind of like, it's real cool. And the cassette synth section is really nice if you want like some synth textures, some pads that just feel very synthetic in a good way though. Actually, let's just click on a couple real quick. I'll show y'all. Like, these are good. All right, so now let me show you a loop that I made that has the Labs autograph piano in it. Alright, so now for the recap of my thoughts on this VST. It has a ton of sounds, good high quality. We like that. We love that. The quality of sounds, incredible. You feel me? Especially considering that it's a free VST, it's like, I rock with that heavy. 9.5 out of 10. I feel like that's so fair. Actually, fuck it, 9.7 out of 10. Now here is the last free VST that we're gonna be talking about today. Pancake 2. So this VST is incredibly simple, and that's why I love it. It does one thing and one thing only. Pan sounds left and right. Now usually with VSTs, I tend to knock off points if they don't have enough presets or if they don't do enough things. But with effects, I feel like it's a little bit different. I ain't gonna lie, for a plugin that only pans sounds, I feel like this is a good amount of presets. If like the only thing you do is pan sounds left and right, I feel like this is a solid amount of presets right here. And we also have a good amount of parameters that we can mess around with, like the mix knob right here, a little LFO section. You could take these, move it like this. Yeah, like you can really go crazy in this thing, bruh. So let's just listen to this real quick. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now just to recap my thoughts on this VST. Simple, easy to use, high quality, good functionality, 8.5 out of 10. Now I would give it a higher rating, but at the end of the day, it's just a panning plugin. And I feel like you can only get so high in the ratings when all you do is panning. So with that being said, that's gonna conclude the video. My name is Devin. I also go by Infinite, powered by Infinite, and peace out. If you like the video, hit the like. If you want to comment, throw a comment. If you want to sub, hit the sub.